Erika Kirk, from pageant beauty queen to powerful CEO. And now, appointed by President Trump to the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors. In this three-part series, we investigate all things Erika Kirk, separating facts from fiction. Welcome to the Joe Rossano Show. Now, folks, anyone who watches the Joe Rossano Show knows we've been very fair to Erika. We've been very fair to Erika Kirk here. We have given her the benefit of the doubt on more than one occasion. I got to tell you, she's losing me. She really is. Now, before I dive into all things Erika Kirk, I'm going to kindly ask you to please click the subscribe button. Please like, share, comment, click the notification bell for all the latest episodes of the Joe Rossano Show. I got to tell you, folks, this really, really helps us continue to bring you this great content. We appreciate it. Let's start with the boyfriends. Before Charlie. There's nothing immoral about that. Being disingenuous about that, to me, just makes no sense whatsoever, Erika. It really, really doesn't. Sometimes I think folks forget there's cameras, okay? A little invention called a camera. She was on reality TV. She's on a date. And we know she dated Cabot Phillips. So why be disingenuous about something like that? Again, that's not immoral, Erika. Now, Erika has just been appointed by President Trump to the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors. She is going to advise about cadet morale, budget-related matters, and curriculum. Is she qualified for this? Well, first thing we did was check out her LinkedIn. Well, this is, of course, LinkedIn we have before she changed everything. So she has a BS in political science and international studies from Arizona State University 2012, a Juris Master's in 2019, and a doctorate in 2022 from Liberty University. So let's start with Arizona State, where she claims summa cum laude, political science and international studies, okay? In 2012, there was no such course as international relations. None whatsoever. And she was not summa cum laude, as you could see here. We're right on the portal. We're taking a look. And again, nothing. She was not summa cum laude. She was not even magna cum laude. So again, I just don't see the reason for her being disingenuous. No such course as international relations at that time. So we tried to look up her Juris Masters from Liberty University, but the portal doesn't go back that far. So tell you what, Erika, we've done it before. We'll do it again. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and we'll take your word for it. How's that sound? Now, Liberty portal, let's check 2022, Erika Franze. No record. Now, she was married 2022, so let's take a look at Erika Kirk. No record. No record. Now, if you looked at her LinkedIn page, she looks pretty qualified to me. That's a, wow, very impressive record, to say the least. In addition to being Miss Arizona. Not too shabby. But you weren't summa cum laude in any capacity, according to their portal. And there is no doctorate on record in the portal for Liberty University that we just looked at. Those are the things I don't understand, Erika Kirk. And you have never seem to be able to explain any of it away. Now, easy this would be for me to go on television and say, here's my diploma. Summa cum laude, look at me. Look how smart I am. That would take you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Nope. You just let the disingenuous behavior continue, which leads me to ask, and I have just been dying to ask you this, Erika. Who is on your PR team? It has been misstep after misstep after misstep, being disingenuous after being disingenuous, and sometimes I just can't even figure out why. I really can't. And you wonder why the folks think what they think and say what they say. My fellow podcasters have a field day with you, Erika, because you have been dishonest, ma'am. I will say it here on the air. And I welcome you or any member of your team to come on the show and tell me where I'm going wrong. Anyone from Arizona State want to give me a call? Anyone from Liberty University, please reach out to me, joe@joerossano.com. That once again is joe@joerossano.com. And I will be more than happy to report that. Just give me the evidence. That's what we do here. We do evidence. And there's none. Is Erika Kirk qualified to be a CEO of a Fortune 1000 company worth hundreds of millions of dollars? Is she qualified, Mr. President, to be on the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors, sir? Curriculum, budget-related matters, and morale of the cadets? I just don't see that in Erika Kirk's qualifications. But here's one thing we know about President Trump, and I got to tell you, Mr. President, I dig this about you. He seems to always be able to get these beauty queens jobs, I notice. Any one of these pageant queens, he refers to his friends and gets them a job. And I could just imagine a conversation. Now, I'm just being facetious here. Hey, how you doing? Okay, I'd like you to give Erika Kirk a job. Just pay her 300,000-400,000. Something light, and give her a job. That's probably what the conversation sounded like. But Mr. President, I got to ask you, sir, the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors, sir. I mean, I'm just not sure if you're paying attention. I realize you got the Iran war, and Lord knows those Epstein files aren't going away. By golly, sir, it does not seem like Erika Kirk is qualified to run a snowball stand, sir. And yet, she is CEO of TPUSA and on the board at the Air Force Academy. Again, deep dive into all things Erika. Tomorrow, on the other hand, we will be back to answer your questions and comments as we do every Thursday. Please check out the Joe Rossano Show every Thursday. Read your comments and your questions right here on air and answer them. We will be back on Tuesday with part 2 of Oh, Come On, Erika. And you're not going to want to miss that. As always, my dearest friends and fellow Americans, we graciously and wholeheartedly appreciate you taking some time to hang out with your pal Joe Rossano. Once again, please click the subscribe button, like, share, comment, click the notification bell for our latest episodes of the Joe Rossano Show. As always, my dearest friends and fellow Americans, God bless you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to adopt a pet. And we'll see you next time.